The universe forms the golden ratio out of simple spherical geometry. We have an electron sphere around the nucleus of each atom. When there is the absorption and emission of light, the radius is squared because the process is unfolding relative to the spherical surface. When this happens, the energy levels drop, but they can't drop below the center of the sphere because the process is based on the radius. This forms a constant of action known as the Planck constant, linked to 2 pi, representing the geometry. We then have a golden rectangle on each side of the square, relative to the spherical surface. In this way, the absorption and emission of light photon energy forms the A and B of the golden ratio. Mathematically, we have to square section A to form the golden rectangle out of section B. Energy levels continuously cascading down will repeat this process with smaller and smaller rectangles, forming the Fibonacci spiral. This geometrical process also forms the golden angle, 137.5, that in the mathematics of quantum mechanics is seen as the fine structure constant or coupling constant that is linked to the charge of the electron squared, the Planck constant, and the speed of light c.
When the spherical symmetry is broken, it has the potential to form the most beautiful of geometrical shapes, with the Fibonacci spiral being visible almost everywhere in nature. There is an incredible diversity of objects that have formed the Fibonacci spiral, and the only thing they have in common is that their spirals were all formed over a period of time relative to the atoms of the periodic table. This is logical in this theory because the future is continuously unfolding with an exchange of photon energy relative to the atoms of the periodic table. It is because these spirals are formed out of broken symmetry that they are never perfect. This is because if the quantum wave particle function or probability function is reformulated as a linear vector, then all the information I can find says that each new vector is formed by adding the 2 previous vectors together. This forms the Fibonacci sequence. In this theory, we have the Fibonacci numbers in nature, not because of economy of growth or space, but because time and space is being formed by the geometry and therefore the mathematics of this dynamic process. As can be seen on the diagram, we already have 0, representing the moment of now, time equals 0, with +1 and -1 representing the positive and negative of electromagnetic waves. Therefore, we even have the start of the Fibonacci sequence in the diagram. This is linked to Euler's identity, giving this beautiful equation a place in the structure of space and time. I have tried to make this theory as simple as possible in the belief that everyone should be able to understand it. In my other videos I explain this theory in much greater detail. Thanks for watching. Please share and subscribe. It will help the promotion of this theory.